Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, meet me again with me, Natasha Putri. In this video, I will explain about point-to-point wireless configuration. Point-to-point or PTP is used to connect one client connected to the wireless network. So there is only one client who can connect to the network. It aims to focus on the signal given to one client only. The following is topology used in this material. Here, the router functions as an admin who will create an SSID in bridge mode. Then, I use two clients, namely using a laptop and a handphone, where the laptop will be able to connect to SSID and my handphone is disconnected to the SSID in use. Directly to configuration point-to-point. First, open the Winbook application to remote router. And here, I use identity is R strip Natasha and click MAC address to remote router. First, check the interface in use with the command interface print. It can be seen I use Ether to directly connected to the laptop. And here I use interface WLAN1 to use as a signal transmitter. Next, activate the wireless interface WLAN1 with the command interface wireless enable WLAN1. Check again with the command interface print. It can be seen that the interface WLAN1 is active. Next, configuration the security profile that will be used by wireless as a password with the commands interface wireless security profile and name. In here, I use name for security profile is Natasha. And mode used is dynamic key. Authentication is WPA PSK and WPA to PSK. Unicast chipper using ICCM and group chipper using ICCM also. Then create two password with the command WPA pre-share key. In here I use password is namely Natasha 1412 and create password for WPA to Pascal with the command WPA to pre-share key, namely Natasha 1412. I've already checked it with the command interface wireless security profile print. It appeared that I have been successfully created security profile. Then configure WLAN1 interface using bridge mode with the command interface wireless set WLAN1 mode is bridge and SSID used in here I create with name AP Natavi with band 2 GHz strip B G N and using security profile is Natasha and radio name used is R strip Natasha If already, press enter and check it with the command interface wireless print. It can be seen that the interface VLAN 1 using model is bridge and SSID is AP strip natal V and band use is 2GHz strip B/G/N. And next, add the IP address for VLAN 1 using the command IP address at address 26.26.26.1/24 using interface VLAN 1. Check with the command IP address print. It can be seen that the IP address has been successfully created. Then configure the DHCP server so that the client can get the IP address of the SSID AP strip Natasha by using the command IP DHCP server setup. The DHCP server interface in use is interface VLAN 1 and the DHCP address page I use network default and get white is default and address to give to client. In here I use default and DNS server I use DNS for Google, namely egg.egg.egg.egg. This time I use default too and check with the command IP DHCP server print. It can be seen I have successfully created the DHCP server with name DHCP1 and interface is VLAN 1. Next, connect the laptop first to the access point that was previously made. In here, connect to SSID AP natal V. Enter the password using by SSID, namely Natasha 1412. Next, check the IP obtained to the client and click properties. In here, it can be seen that the client get the IP address is 26.26.26.254 and the DNS server is egg.egg.egg.egg and SSID in use is AP strip natal V using type is WPA2 personal and network band is 2.5 GHz and network channel is using channel 1. And next, perform ping to IP gateway via CMD. Type the command ping 26.26.26.1. It can be seen that the result is reply, which means that the client is connected to the router. Next, we can also check which the client are connected to the DHCP server with the command IP DHCP server is print. It can be seen that the one client connected to the DHCP server using the DHCP1 and host name is laptop in use and address is 26.26.26.254 and status is bound. Next, we try to connect the using handphone. In here, I will try to connect my handphone with SSID IP strip natal V. Open the Wi-Fi and connect to the SSID IP natal V and Type the password, namely Natasha1412. If already, click sambungkan or connect. It can be seen that the my handphone we are using cannot be connected to the access point of each IP natal V. We can also check it releases the HTTP print. It can be seen only one client to connected for the HTTP server. Conclusion is whereas in a point-to-point configuration, only one client can connect it to the access point that has been created. That is the explanation from me regarding the point-to-point configuration, more or less. Sorry. Until with me again in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.